What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to our review session. Once again, introduction of this is that we analyze our three favorite pairs, which is US 100, US 30, and DAX 40, with a little bit of pairs here and there that we add into our analysis that we think that we can execute on, right? Without further ado, let us get into our analysis and let us see how market moved today and how we took advantage of it and what lessons we learned from the market today. So here we go. We've got US 30, US 100 on our 1 hour time frame, but as you can see, these are really our major zones, right? So what we do is trade from zone to zone. That's what we do. We've identified our major areas, which is our resistance here and which is our support at this level here. Reason why it's our resistance and support, because when price gets to those levels, price turns significantly, right? So as you can see, so that's what we can see at the moment, right? So now with that being said, we need to see get a clear picture of what really happened today and how price moved today, right? So here we go. We've got price on our 15-minute time frame, which is our favorite time frame that we use, and yeah, let us explain what has happened here today, right? So as you can see, that's the 8th, whatever, and okay, here we go. We've got price has been playing around this area, so we've identified our area of support within our bigger time frame or within our bigger zones, right? So with that being said, we found our resistance zone over here, we found our support zone here, we found our resistance zone over here. So what we are waiting for is either for price to get to this level over here or a price to get to this level, reject it and push it downside, right? If price hasn't broken above or rejected this area, we do not consider this at all for that present moment, right? We trade what we see, we don't trade what we're predicting, right? So we react instead of we predicting the market. So this is our market played out, string London session, market played around this area. So now as you can see, market played pushed down to the downside. So I did put this area over here to indicate a nice level of resistance on the 5-minute time frame. So if you can see on the 5-minute time frame, this is a nice support and resistance area. So price got down to this zone as well, and this was a zone that I put yesterday. So let me just take this out, sorry. This was the force of habit, sorry. So as you can see, there was price and price pushed down, played around. So what we were waiting for price to do is get to this zone and either push it upside or push it downside. So yeah, this is our price played out, and we waited until market open. And as you can see, price pushed up to the side. So once pushed up to the side, what we were waiting for is the retest of that zone and the push back to the upside. So what we did is we waited and we got to the next 15-minute candle, and this is how price played out. If we have to go to our 5-minute time frame, we'll see in-depth analysis, or we'll see what is really happening with price. So as you can see, price got to this zone, got here, broke below this, closed below this, and it retested the zone. So now this is where we put in this this is where we make a decision whether we're going to enter the trade or not. So it's up to you if you want to take the trade or you want to wait for the trade to play out a little bit so you can get a bit more confirmation for you to enter. But for me, this was going to be impulse entry, because for me, if you see on a higher time frame, this was a wick and the rejection of the zone, and it closed perfectly, the body closed perfectly below this. So this indicates to me that price is going to move towards our area of value, our minor area of value of our support. So this is how you want to enter. You want to enter the impulse entry like that. Sorry, impulse entry like that. You want to push your stop loss a little bit lower there, and you're going to take this risk to reward ratio here, which is not a bad risk to reward ratio. As you can see, price pushed all the way down, retested the zone, pushed back up, and for most people, people would have pulled out of the trade already, because this is pulled out of the trade already because it tested the zone, and we thought price was going to push back to the upside, right? But if you are those patient traders and you are a zone to zone trader and you do trust your analysis, you're going to hold this trade all the way to this area over here, as you can see, which is a very nice area, which is a very nice trade that you would have been in, and you could have profited very nicely from this trade. So now the next trade that we're going to go into is our US30 trade, and see what US30 that played out today. So as you can see, we've identified our zones. I didn't stretch it all the way to here, but if you do stretch it all the way to here, all these lines correlate with each other. They act as the support and the resistance zone of this area over here. So now, because we clear our charts and we analyze with recent data, this is the zone that we are trading within. This is 2 days information over here right there. So as you can see, this is our zone that correlates to the zone on the left hand side, as I was saying. But yes, we picked out these zones, we've identified our area of value, and yeah, this is where we're going to trade, and we'll see price get to the bottom side or to the top side, and that's when we will enter into our trades, and that's when we'll execute trades, right? So as you can see, price played out within the zone, and here's the 9th. Here we go. Price played out to this zone. It didn't get to the top area at all, so it pushed all the way to the downside, and as you can see, it pushed to the downside and it rejected the zone and pushed it upside. So now what we were waiting for, I was waiting for so it was an area that I did indicate where price had to break for me to enter into a trade, right? So remember, I always wait my 15-minute candle. As you can see, this is how price played out. 15 minutes, it played out like that, and yeah, I wasn't too sure. I didn't want to enter into a trade yet. So for me, the perfect entry for me was if price breaks this zone over here, that's when I would enter into buys, right? So I waited for price, and as you can see, I thought I wasn't going to have a trade today, but as you can see, price played to my advantage, or played to my analysis. It broke above and it closed above this zone over here. So this is where I did enter into the trade, long position. There we go. I did enter into this trade about there, and this was my stop loss. My stop loss was just below the breakout candle. Just below a breakout candle, and that was our zone here. And as you can see, we did that. We determined our TP based on this, right? Based off this, our first TP was that, then our second TP was that, and as you can see, price did push up, and price did get to trade it from zone to zone, as you can see. So price broke out, retested, and as you can see, I was in the trade already. So as you can see, I had that pullback, that drawback, and yeah, I thought the trade was going to go against me, but it didn't. It rejected its own, showed very bullish momentum, and it went to the upside. So I ignored two of my rules when I enter, and that's why I got this drawback here. So if I did abide by my rules, it was going to be the break, the retest, the rejection of the zone, and the bearish and the bullish momentum, and I wasn't going to get any drawback with regards to this, or I was going to get a little bit of drawback, but yeah, it was going to be more confirmation or more confluence onto the trade. And as you can see, the trade did play out. It played out very nicely onto that zone. And yeah, next pair we're going to speak about is DAX 40. We finally got an analysis for DAX 40. So if we go into the high time frame, as you saw, this is our area of value, our resistance on the high time frame. This is our D1 resistance, this is our D1 support. So as you can see, yesterday, day before yesterday, on Monday, we saw price break out, charted break out this area, and as you can see, it broke back into the zone, and it is trading within our zone over here. So as we got yesterday on the 8th, price got to this level, rejected and pushed to the downside. And what happened today, price went to retest previous day's highs, and as you can see it tested previous day's highs and pushed to the downside. And as you can see, this is how this would have played out. Short position, you would probably put an impulse over there, impulse entry, sorry. I'm gonna put your stop loss just over there, just above that candle, and this is how the trade would have played out, which is not a bad trade at all, which is a good risk to reward ratio trade. But this is a trade that you technically would have held for about 12 hours to get from that zone to this zone, but it was a good trade. With that being said, I hope you guys got value out of this video as usual, and please like and subscribe and let me know what I should add into the videos, what you guys like, what more should I add into the videos. And yeah, till tomorrow, see you then, and good luck for your trading tomorrow. Cheers, bye.